What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Believe it or not, it has been over a month since I've been out on the water, but today, luckily, we are finally getting to go fishing. We just made it up here to beautiful Stuart, Florida. We're gonna be linking up with a local legend, my good buddy Aaron, who you might know as Abenz Fishing. These are his home waters, and he has this place completely dialed in. He gave me a call last week and said he got on a crazy topwater bite, going after some absolute giant fish. So today the goal is to try to replicate his success and put some big fish in the boat, throwing nothing but topwater plugs. This is one of my favorite ways to fish, so needless to say, I'm super excited and really looking forward to it. As always, I appreciate you all clicking on this one. I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you out on the water. Check it out, we made it out here. This is my good buddy Aaron I was telling you guys about, Abenz Fishing. This is his lure, his topwater plug that he designed and he sells. I'm gonna let him talk about this a little bit and what we're doing today and what we're going after.
Yeah, so I've been making plugs for a while. I started off making wooden ones, but then as we just continued to get more demand and couldn't keep up the supply, the natural thing to do was to produce these. And so after years of samples and everything, we came up with the Abenz Fishing Spook. It's just a generic spook with really beefed up hardware and just proper hook placement. And today we're gonna be chasing arguably the most underrated fish in Florida, that being the Florida GT, AKA the Jack Crevalle. If you guys have seen my channel, you know I'm obsessed with these fish. A lot of anglers don't realize just how big they get and just how aggressive they feed. And there's nothing like seeing a 30-pound plus fish crush a topwater boat side that fights harder than a snook or tarpon. So hopefully we're gonna be able to display that for you today. Looks like we're gonna be grinding just because the winds and the tides aren't as good as they could be, but that's what it's all about, and I'm excited to be out here with Tyler.
Hell yeah. The easier it is, you're usually not that successful, so when you gotta put in the work, I'm just excited, man. Aaron has caught so many quality fish, and these lures have not been around for long, so let's get out there and get a giant. All right, so right now we're doing a little bit of scanning. Aaron's just driving the boat at a pretty slow speed, but this is clutch right here. This is his Garmin unit, and it's basically, this is called side scan. So it's picking up an image on both sides of the boat, and what Aaron's doing is just slowly going along and seeing if we could spot these fish. If we could spot them, we know we're in the right area. Sometimes this is just what you got to do to locate the fish, put in the time, and once you locate them, it should be going off. So we're putting in our time right now, and hopefully we get rewarded. All right, we just pulled up to an area that Aaron thinks looks really good. I do too. I don't know as much as him, obviously, but he's been doing this forever. So what's really key here is that we actually have two different basically types of water meeting at a central point. Is it fresh water?
I'd say that the majority of the water coming out of the St. Lucie River is fresh.
So it's basically salt and fresh water meeting. It's creating almost like a rip here, and you can see the water's all frothed up. It's crazy. So this is exactly where these jacks like to stage up and feed. We're throwing the topwater plugs. I'm throwing the 6-inch model right here. Aaron's got a little bit bigger profile. He's got the 9-inch on. I always say if you got multiple people on the boat, it's good to throw a couple different things and see what the fish are keyed in on that day, because you never really know. Every single day the fish change. They change their behavior, they change their moods. We're gonna sling some really long casts, and we're basically search casting. So we're casting as far as we can in this open bay, trying to hit this slick where the frothing water is. And yeah, let's see, man. I think we can catch a really big fish. My personal biggest jack is around 30 pounds. Aaron thinks we can crush that today. I got hope. Let's get started. The technique that we're using to fish these lures is called walking the dog. It's the traditional method that you use with a walking spook like this. So this lure floats on the surface, and what you're basically doing after you cast it out there, you're twitching the rod with a cadence, a consistent cadence. It's basically rod tip twitch, 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 twitch. As you twitch, you're just picking up the slack with the reel, and that's gonna cause the bait to go back and forth. It's called walking the dog, and it absolutely gets fish fired up. Something about that motion just gets them going. So let's see, man. We've got these big lures on. It's really rough out here, so it's good to have a bigger lure on because it's gonna cast some more wake and some more attention and some more noise for these jacks. We basically have the perfect drift right now. Aaron's lures cast like a freaking rocket, and we're going right down this water change. there's not really any structure out here, so this is the perfect ambush point for a fish in an open area like this. That little change in water right there. All right, so Aaron kept his eyes open as we were drifting. We didn't make too many casts, but no action yet. But check it out, right up here in front of the boat, got a good amount of birds that are working, which is always a good sign. There's small fish blowing up. We haven't seen any big fish blowing up, but like Aaron said, it's worth checking out. It's worth seeing if anything's here, so we're gonna cast the lures in there and see what happens.
Giants behind the boat.
Heading which way?
That way, look over there, look straight back behind the boat. Guys, load up and let's roll.
Okay, let's go. Aaron just spotted some fish. Aaron always has his eyes peeled. This guy's such a fisherman. Let's
Giants.
do it.
Hold on, ready?
Yeah, let's go.
They're still going.
Good as you?
Dude, it's so easy to see when they're that big. Those are giant blow-ups. Damn it, going right against the wind. Of course, they're in just the windiest part of the river.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a great sign, though. Even if we don't get them on this run, that's a great sign. There was like 10 giant blow-ups at a time.
We got a big storm rolling in from the north, and it really picked up the wind as if it wasn't windy enough out here. It's super turbulent right now, so I think the smart thing to do is pick up a bigger profile just to cast an even bigger wake and cause some more commotion. So I got the 9-inch on. Aaron also has the 9-inch on. We're plugging away. This is Aaron's setup. It looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna blast this thing and hopefully run into some fish.
Oh my God, got one on me.
Oh!
Got it. Got it. Giant, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Cast behind the boat.
Behind the boat?
There's typically more,
We
yeah.
got a double?
That's a freaking animal, dude. My drag is so tight. That's a freaking beast, dude.
Aaron is tight. That
She
was
freaking
so
was
sick.
keyed in. That means they're hungry because she did not stop, dude.
Yeah, she was
Look at that fish.
after it.
With the 9-inch plug. Woo, that's a big one. 25 pounds probably. Woo, maybe more.
Need a hand landing it?
In a sec. I'm gonna
right,
let her
you
tire
tell me.
herself out a little.
Was it just a single fish, you think?
Woo, no. There's more.
Gotta do the do-si-do here.
Woo! That was wild, guys.
That was exhilarating.
She's just swaying. It's huge.
Let's go.
There's a few too.
Oh yeah, I see him. Dude,
Back
good
there.
work. Pound it, brother.
Oh,
Let's go. That did not take too long.
yeah, dude. What a freaking tank. All right, let's put some heat on her. Maybe not.
She's brawling.
Guys, when these jacks dig down in heavy current with heavy wind and waves, it's so hard, especially when they're just under the boat like this. I kind of had her beat, and I loosened up a little just so that she'd be calmer when we landed her. But maybe that was a dumb idea.
What's the rush, man?
No rush, just chilling.
Just got out here.
There we go, there we go. Dude, she's bigger than I thought. She might go 30 pounds.
Sneak in front of you real quick.
Oh my God. She smoked that. You want to throw the boga in her
Yeah,
mouth?
let's do it. I'm gonna land this fish for Aaron real quick.
Here you go. She got her remora on her.
All right, check it out. Look at this beast that Aaron just slayed.
That's not going anywhere.
His signature plug right in this fish's face. This fish was so hot on it.
Ooh,
I don't use bogas a lot.
don't sweat it.
Come on,
If
baby.
you want a leader and tail grab, if you feel more comfortable with that, you can.
I think I got her.
All right,
pull her
bro,
up
give us
just
the
like that?
weight reading. Just lift her straight up.
All right. What's your guess?
That fish is 27 pounds.
All right, let's see if Aaron's accurate on the boga. 20. Dude, it's honestly 27.
Swear.
Swear. 27 pounds.
Called it.
Look at that, dude. Unbelievable. You can see. Oh, sorry. Here, come back up here. This is the weight right here of the fish. Holding up 27 pounds with one hand.
One-handed too, 'cause my man's a beast. You can set her down on this back deck while or the front deck.
Tell me that fish did not want that plug. It was so hot.
Oh my God.
Man, you guys got to go check out. I'm not going to have Aaron's GoPro footage, but you guys got to go check it out because this fish wanted it no matter what, by any means necessary, and absolutely down that thing. He's going to do some surgery, get the hooks out, and get her back.
You might have to take over because I might have to move the boat in a sec, but...
Here, I can do it. I can handle it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let me push this up because I don't have a troller and we're going into that dock.
Yeah.
Here, hold the boga so it doesn't absolutely just go haywire. That one might be tough, dude. I don't have any longer pliers. Let me look. All right, guys, so basically what just happened was occupational hazard. This fish just piped that plug. I mean, she ate the entire thing. It's a huge plug, and she got hooked in the gill. I've seen jacks with split gills. She's not doing so hot, so the reality is she might not make it. She might, but we're gonna try to toss her off real quick. I'll hold her up and then we'll throw her. All right, guys, that's a 27-pound jack. She's losing color on the head, and that's when I can tell it's probably not gonna make it. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'll give her the 10% chance of survival that she does have, throw her off, and hopefully she makes it. If not, she'll just become food. Here we go.
I really pride myself on being as real and authentic with all of you as I can. There are 3 of us on the boat today with probably over 30 years of fishing experience, and Aaron has only had that happen twice to a jack in all of his years of fishing for big fish. I've never had it happen to a jack. Unfortunately, it was just so aggressive that it ate this plug in that back treble. Got her in an area that, unfortunately, I just don't think she's gonna have a high survival rate. We did let her go, like you saw Aaron, gave her the perfect head dive. Fingers crossed she made it, not so sure. I'm gonna leave this in the video just to be real with you guys. This is sometimes just the reality of fishing. We do a lot of catch and release, and most of the time we do our best. We always do our best, and most of the time the fish swim out strong. That one, unfortunately, might not have, but we're not gonna let it get us down. We're gonna keep fishing. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. And I'm looking for a big fish. Aaron's on the board. Let's see if I can get one.
He just said it. It looks like we're in the Nile River.
It does look like, it looks like we're in the Nile River.
We're like caught in a rib. It's literally, you guys probably can't tell, but it's like 1 to 2 regularly. Probably like 1 with the occasional like 3, but it's choppy. Like you could surf out here. That muddy mullet color you're using was like the big one on Wednesday. Like they didn't want the bone that day.
Oh, what about today?
Oh my God, dude. Cast back there.
Where are you at? You're to the left?
Just straight on that tide line to the left of it. Oh my God. Woo!
Am I over you or no?
No, you're good, bro. You're totally good.
That was wild. Oh, doubled! Oh, I lost mine.
You lost it?
Come back for it, baby. Oh, man. Oh,
She's
they're
on
it. They're on it. Come on, baby.
Dude, this is a giant. This is a real giant.
That was so
Dude, burn it in and bring it back right there. Bring it back right to the right of that tide line. There. No, I lost it. That was such a giant. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
No.
It's going off right now. Oh, fish.
No way. Did you just cast right into it?
Dude, I just casted and landed on him. Oh. Is your drag broken on this? The clicker?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Let's go. Oh, I think he pulled.
Is the drag too tight?
I might be just fishing too tight. No, it's not that tight. I don't know what is happening. I just pulled a fish. It was like literally the second it hit the water, that fish ate. After that epic flurry of fish, the bite really slowed down. We figured we needed the tide to change to get the fish fired back up, so with some time to kill, we made our way over to a dock line with some seawalls to see if any snook wanted to play.
I like hitting the wall. Right in the shadow line, dude.
Yeah, it's money in the bank right there. Oh!
Ah.
Was that snook?
Yeah. It's gotta be right on the wall though. Like I was touching the wall when she ate it.
I know. I don't know if I got that in me.
Looks like, where are all these mullet coming from?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, there's fish over there. Ooh, stud.
Was it?
Stud. Yeah, it was a snook. Good snook too.
All right, we just made a little change. We came to an area, it's a seawall. It's kind of tucked out of the wind, which is nice. We're just waiting for that tide change, but we're still throwing the plugs. Aaron's switched over to the 6-inch, I got the 9-inch. We each had a hit from a snook on this seawall here, and it's got Aaron thinking that some snook might be staged up on seawalls, so we might try to hit a couple different points and seawalls before we go back and hunt for big jacks.
Bro, I just had a giant. You see that? Yeah, it was giant. That's perfect. Somebody's got to get something.
We got double dogs coming down the wall. I think I just had one on me.
I think you did. You do. You have one. You have a nice one on you, bro.
Come on, eat it.
It's crazy how much of a difference it is when you're right on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's crazy how non-committal they are.
That's it. That's the one. I'm gonna go ahead of you.
Ooh. Come on, come back. Come back, baby. Wow, there are quite a few fish on this. So we're on the same seawall, but we just can't get one to actually inhale the plug. Oh, Aaron's got quite the presentation working right there. Oh, come on.
Bro.
Is that snook or jack?
That one, I don't know. What are they doing?
Ooh.
Big. Dude, you're in it.
Fish. Let's go.
And they're still eating there.
That was so cool, dude. Now there's snook on them. Pick up a different rod, bro.
I gotta cut this real quick.
All right. Oh no. What is happening today, dude? That was Jack, right?
Yeah, that was.
That was crazy. Aaron just lost a plug to the mangroves. It's part of the game, but some fish started blowing up on that other wall we were on. I made a cast over there and I got rewarded, and then the hooks pulled out. Oh man, I can't bring a fish to the boat today. We're gonna get one, but. All right, Aaron's making the executive decision to get out of here. We might be wasting our time. The whole goal for today is to catch a giant, potentially personal best jack on the TopWater plug. We tried for those snook. We had some cool action. I missed a jack here, but it wasn't a giant. So on to the next one. Had some crazy weather in Florida, huh, bro?
It's wild. It's awful.
We actually saw some like downed trees earlier, and Ezio, my buddy who's helping film today, asked what that was about, and Aaron said that actually happened from a tornado. If you guys don't know, if you're in other parts of the world or the country, Florida actually got hit by 2 hurricanes back to back, pretty big ones too. And this area and a little bit north and south here had like a record number of tornadoes. So we've been dealing with some crazy weather. As you can see, it's still blowing pretty hard, like uncharacteristically hard for this time of year, but it just feels so good to be out here. We got about 2 hours to make something happen. I got faith. It's honestly so sick that you could just come out here with a giant lure, just blast it and catch giant fish.
It's definitely different than most Florida situations.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing like this down by where I live. It's, oh
my God. That's gonna be some good backlog on the hindsight.
Yeah, right?
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that was weird how he like ate and then kind of was like still for a second.
Dude, they're gonna come out tonight. We still got
bro.
2 hours, hour and a half. This one's not that big.
No?
I don't think so.
Big. He had the eye of the tiger.
Let's see, we'll get a good color here. We'll be able to tell. I mean, she might be bigger than I think.
She looked pretty dang big, man.
It's not ideal when they are coming under the boat like this. Let's see.
Wow, the water's so dirty. The leader's right there. Still can't see the fish.
Nothing, can't see anything.
So
let me go under you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a solid 25 pounds.
Let me help you land her real quick.
Maybe a little less. She's big. She's bigger than I thought. I thought she was gonna be like a 15 pounder. I think she's done right here. I think that was the last hurrah for her. Okay, she's way bigger than I thought. See her trying to shake the plug?
All right, let's land this fish for Aaron. This plug's on the outside like they typically are.
I got you. I think she's, let's see if I can call the weight again. 24 pounds.
24?
Yeah, she's short but dense. Woo! Watch yourself.
Bow good.
She's got a big head. She might be a little more.
Oh man, yeah, she feels a little heavier than the last fish.
She's thick.
Yeah, she is. She's 27, 28, right around
Wow,
the same
look at
size.
this head, dude.
Yeah, what a freaking
Like that is a stud.
giant.
You could set her on the deck.
Look at this fish. Woo-hoo. Check out the plug right there in that fish's face.
Woo!
Nice. Aaron's gonna get this girl back.
Yeah, you could just lay her down. I'll go take it off. This one's gonna live. Check that out, guys. That is a solid, you said 27?
Yeah, 27, 28.
You could tell how big a fish is because she's shorter than the last one by how wide the tip of the head is and how big the tail is. If you look at the tail on my hand here, I have big hands and this tail is just round. That's where they carry a lot of their weight. But after losing the first one today, we're gonna go ahead and get this girl back quickly. There she is. All you do is head dive these, flush their gills with water, and they just keep moving. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
After releasing that fish, Aaron upgraded to an even bigger 33-pound giant. Make sure you head over to Abenz Fishing to see the entire fight. Aaron was in the zone and absolutely crushing it, but I was feeling super rusty, and with time not on my side, I knew I had to take complete advantage of any other opportunities I got.
If you want to get on the platform, I find it's much easier to work the plug well and stuff up there.
All right, let me try it. Hopefully I don't bust my butt. All right, Aaron graciously offered me the white plug and a spot up on the casting platform, so let's see if this turns my luck around. He's 3 fish deep, 3 really quality, if not pushing giant jacks. So let's see, I gotta get me one. I'm a little rusty, I haven't fished in over a month.
If I'm in the way, I can move. Oh my God, there's so many. Tyler, right there, right now, right now, to the right, to your right. Yes, you're there, you're gonna get one.
Oh, they're on me. Oh my God. I was about to pull that out of the water.
Oh my God, that couldn't have been any better for you, bro. I reset that hook once right now.
I did, I hit him a couple times. Oh my God, let's go.
Oh my God, dude, the madness.
Ooh.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. I was about to pull it out of the water.
Jeez.
Ooh, got my fish, baby, let's go. Stay pinned. There we go.
Oh my God, that's a big one, bro.
So sick.
There's so many around us right now, dude. I could double up, I bet.
That was so exciting, guys. I turned my head. I can't even imagine if I was looking.
I was watching the whole time. I was like in slow-mo on your plug, dude.
Really? You're just totally locked in?
Just locked in. I called that cast, didn't I?
You did. I think that is the one you called, yeah. Aaron said right when he was like, I got a feeling that's the one. Aaron hooking it up. The money plug. I mean, all his plugs are money, but this white one's working well with this Stella 10,000. This guy's pulling drag. One thing about jacks I will say, I've caught my fair share in my years. These things pull no matter where you go. We were just catching some in Panama last month. Everywhere you go around the world, jacks just fight so freaking hard, man. They always come to brawl. Woo! Mission coming to fruition. When Aaron showed me his new plugs, I was like, bro, we gotta get together and fish. This was probably like 3 or 4 months ago. And he was like, dude, you gotta come up in October. October, November is when we'll get on some giant fish throwing the plugs. So I've been patiently awaiting this day, and here we are. And by Aaron's standards, he said this is not even a very productive day, but it's been pretty awesome if you ask me. We're definitely working for him, but
They're definitely here now, so it could end as a good one. It could end about as good as it gets.
had to move around the boat right there.
Sorry, let me get out of the way. I'm just gonna bring this in and help you land it.
This isn't even, I think this
could be your PB, bro.
I think it's on the smaller side of the ones of the day.
Is it?
I think so. It's hard to say.
It's always hard to tell in this black water.
Tell you what, this fish is a fighter though.
I mean, it's pretty big, dude. It's probably 28 to 32 pounds. Dude, that might beat your PB.
Surviving for now. All right, let's land this bad boy.
All right, you ready?
Let's see,
for
moment
the
of
news?
truth. That's a big fish. Wow, that's a big
That's
fish.
a PB, brother.
How big?
35, 36 pounds. It's the biggest of the day. You see that on camera? Look at that, 36 pounds.
Let's go,
Straight up,
baby.
no exaggeration,
Yes,
that is
sir.
a 36-pound Jack Crevalle, bro.
36 on a freaking scale. Woo! What's cool is even if this wasn't my PB, which it is, and I'm so stoked about it, I can't even express it. This is by far the biggest I've ever caught on a lure. I've caught some nice jacks on live bait and even I think dead cut bait, but I'm surprised. I didn't think he was that big when I first got eyes on him. All right, check this thing out. This is a unit of a Jack Crevalle. I'm not kidding. I am struggling to hold this fish up, and I'm in the gym 5-6 days a week. What a stud. My dog, Abenz Fishing. He always puts me on fish. We had to work for him, but man, well worth the work, man. And this isn't work. This is just pure joy. So stoked to be out here. Like I said, it's been a month since I've been fishing, and to get on a fish like this after a month, a PB of a fish that I've been catching my whole life, and on a topwater plug, how can you beat it? We want this fish to swim off well, so we're gonna pop this plug out and get her back. All right, let's pull the plug out of this fish. What a unit. That 9-inch, baby. You guys gotta go get you some of these spooks. They freaking work. Aaron is a fanatic topwater fisherman, so he created his own lure, and these things are lights out. Let's get this fish back. As you've seen all day demonstrated, the best release is a head dive. Water rushes through its gills, and it'll be no worse for the wear. Woo! Let's go, Aaron. Aaron's back there. He's back to fishing. Let's try to get another one. If we don't, it's been an incredible trip for a couple hours after a month off. But let's see, maybe we can even upgrade.
Oh, we're gonna get more for sure.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're all over right now. I always say that and then we don't, but I'm pretty confident tonight. Let's reset the drift, dude.
The best thing about fishing, you just always have that hope and that optimism to try to get another one. So we're gonna reset the drift, get the plugs back out there, try to get another fish.
That one's gonna be hard to beat.
All right, we just repositioned after catching that PB. Aaron just switched it up to a popper, which is a crazy lure. I was throwing those in Panama. But let's see, we just set up for another drift. We started marking fish. Aaron was going berserk. He just freaking cut the motor off and hopped on the platform and started casting. So let's join him. Oh, now you're gonna get bite. I told you as soon as the phone goes. They did everything but eat it. Day's closing out and you couldn't ask for a more beautiful setting. It is gorgeous out here right now. No, it's like a perfect early fall Florida afternoon. Wind laid down, temperature's nice. It's crunch time. Sun just dipped below the horizon, which means we got about 15 minutes of usable daylight left. Let's see, let's try to pull out one more fish here. We have definitely worked for him today. I think we deserve one more. Oh, is that a fish? Yeah, that's a fish on me. We're tight. Oh, let's go. Oof. Yeah, it's gotta be because he hasn't taken off. Oh, mean head shakes. Woo, this might be our closer fish. We're running out of daylight. Wow, really small compared to what we've been getting today.
Yeah, but not like.
But not a tiny fish.
No.
Don't get me wrong. In my youth, I would have went nuts to catch a fish like this.
Wild?
Oh, spunky. He's like maybe 12. I mean, I could be wrong. We'll put him on the grip and see. That's right. These fish are so incredibly strong. It's wild. I think Aaron said in the beginning of the video that these fish just don't get the love and respect that they deserve. And the recognition. If a jack tasted good, this would be one of the most sought after fish, I think, in Florida for sure. Because from a pure game standpoint of how they fight and how aggressive they are and how they willingly eat lures, there's nothing to hate on. Wow, right? That is so funny. This fish is 16, 17 pounds. I told you. That is crazy. Aaron called 15, I said 12. Another quality jack. Man, you gotta love these fish. I will happily go fishing for these fish any day of the week, especially when you're getting them on TopWaters. We're gonna keep casting here. I'm not sure if we'll get another fish. We're gonna let this guy go. Big thanks to my boy.
Yes, sir.
Abenz Fishing. You guys gotta go check out his channel. This guy crushes giant fish all year long. He's really, really dialed in on snook, jack, tarpon, and he does some other stuff as well. But big thanks again to him for having me out. Let's get this guy back.
You got some good thanks, bro.
Just released that fish. Let's see if we can get one more to close out this day. Let's go? Yeah, we're making a move? All right, we're making one last move, one last ditch effort for one more giant. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Oh, this looks like it's about to be. Whoa!
Oh my God. That's a giant. That's a giant, dude.
That was so sick. I don't know if it is. It definitely hit it hard, but the blow up was wild. Unless it just hasn't woken up. I was just thinking, man, this looks so good. A little bigger than the last one, I think.
Yeah?
Close to 20, maybe. Woo! Hell yeah. What a way to end the day. You got a giant on you? Man. I don't know which one of these fish to end with. It's too insane. Whew. All right. Winding down. Ended up being an amazing afternoon here. The action picked up. Another giant jack. If I didn't catch anything today except for this fish, this would have been my biggest ever on a lure. Oh, okay.
You gonna leader and tail grabber or bow bit?
Thanks. You want a bow get for me?
Yeah, I can bow bit.
Yeah. My boy Abenz is gonna do the honors right here, land this fish for me. Got her. Bail open. Do it old school. Woo! Another biggin'. Wow. Woo! What a way to end the day right here.
Okay, I'm gonna bump us just a little.
All right, check it out. Aaron's got the boat in gear because he wants to get another fish, but
They're feeding.
I'm ending my video with this stud 26-pound jack, 25, 26-pound jack straight from Aaron's mouth, and this guy knows his fish sizes. I can barely hold this guy up. We're gonna get the lure out, get it back, go pick you up some of these Abenz fishing spooks. These things are amazing. First time using them and we absolutely slayed. We're definitely gonna get back together in the near future. Maybe Aaron will come down south and we'll get on some more fish, and can't thank him enough. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.